Landon Torville popping off out of nowhere, picking up 7 points against a guy, let's be honest with you, Carson had to be the favorite coming into that match. Something that is engaging for fans already exists. The NFL, the NBA, these are like some of the biggest organizations in the world. I wanted to just take the model that already works and fit jiu-jitsu, stretch jiu-jitsu across that model. We have a fantasy league, we have a draft, we have a preseason, we have a regular season, we have a postseason, we have stats. No other jiu-jitsu organization has any one of those things, and we have all of those things.
And there's a man that needs very little introduction, Elijah Carlton.
Well, in the PGF, he's the heel. He's the guy, you know? He's the bad guy. He's going to get up there and flip everybody off, and everyone's going to either clap for him or boo him or whatever, but everyone's invested in him in one way or another. He's the guy. He's like the center of the energy, you know?
Carlton incredibly...
Oh, he's going for this Craig Jones toe hold here. Ooh, leaves his own heel exposed and gets tapped.
Elijah Carlton getting it done. Business as usual for the jabroni here in his first matchup of PGF Season 5. We'll make it official.
Your winner representing Epic Roll, the jabroni, Elijah Carlton.
I've just got a certain style. I think it's very beatable if you train with me and you know it, but I just get people, you know? And there's always that chance out there I can get you.
It's always at least 12 matches packed in over the course of like 4 or 5 days. If you're good enough during the regular season, you got to play the playoff on Saturday. Nothing like that exists in grappling because you got to be a little bit crazy to even think that you want to do something like that. Turns out there's a lot of dudes in jiu-jitsu that want to do something like that.
We're talking about characters a little bit. The Rock Troll, B-Mac, he's a character to say the least.
Dude, he's honestly one of my favorite characters we've ever had here in the PGF. And let me tell you something. He's the smallest competitor in this season, but we saw yesterday he might be one of the strongest. And look, he's going to get right to work. He is strong. He is explosive. And he really believes that he's here to win. Oh, look at this. Max making an entry in on the leg already. He's got the heel exposed. Oh my goodness.
The Rock Troll getting it done. Maximus Jolly.
Another lifelong wrestler, starting when he was 5. Purple belt.
Oh my goodness. Armbar out of nowhere. Trying to hang tough with it though is Deweese.
Gotta do better. Gotta do better. No subs, no points.
I think that if the PGF can create what they're creating, it's going to explode jiu-jitsu and it's going to put it everywhere.
If some big sponsors really start dumping money into this and they see real numbers, then yeah, all the good guys want to be.
So I wonder if jiu-jitsu can truly explode without really merging with judo. It's like, you know, I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. I mean, I'm a martial artist, but I like jiu-jitsu, and I like guard. Guard's cool. But these guard pulls, I don't know.
To be honest, they're getting paid. That's what it's looking like. Everybody's getting paid. So
We need more people to step up and answer that question. How are you going to pay these guys? You know what I mean?
30 seconds left here in this matchup.
Let's see if somebody tries to make a run for it. Oh, this is a great entry in the straight ankle. Okay, that was the best. That was probably the cleanest look that anybody's had so far. Making it on the ankle lock again. Oh, Kevin slips it, man. Great attack, but I just saw a big grimace and then a wink. Then a wink from Handsome Kev. I think Elijah said, "Are you okay?"
There we go. That one's a wrap.
Nice, man.
Kevin Struff. He took some nice damage to his foot.
It was great, man. It was great. Yeah, dude. Went exactly how I wanted with no negative things happening to me whatsoever. Feeling 100% for about 30 seconds, and then the blood started pumping. I was like, oh man, maybe slightly less than 100. On a lesser man, it could have been a tap.
Coming out of 10th Planet Santa Barbara with Jeremiah Vance.
There it is. Look at that. I knew it. Kamoy throws a beautiful triangle shot, and he's cutting the angle. This is bad news for Moose. Moose trying to get him lifted.
That ain't no Moose.
Oh, my goodness. Kamoy Anderson with the big 6. Travis very unorthodox, though. Matt has to be careful. And Matt, though, such a good wrestler. Look at that big elevation. Puts Travis on his back.
Like in one sense, you think like, oh, he's the new guy. If he does lose, it's not that big of a deal. Like he's supposed to lose. But at the same time, I see it as like I am the new guy, but I am amongst the best. I think that when people see what I do and what I will do, that they're gonna see like, oh, this guy is different. So it holds a lot of weight because I know my potential.
Look at that nice arm lock attempt. And he got it!
Wow! Beautifully done.
Wow.
Travis with that sneaky shotgun arm lock during the guard pass. Matt leaves that underhook behind just a little bit. And Travis Thomas.
Being in there with these guys that have been doing it for 17, 15, 10, 20 years, yeah, there's a lot of weight behind it, but I feel like everybody will see that, like, I'm the man.
He was almost 9 pounds when he was born. He crawled at 4.5 months old. He was sitting up, eating food. He walked early, he talked early. I mean, he would climb on top of the refrigerator. Like, he just was always crazy, into things. Like, I would be losing my mind at home.
I really think, and he keeps telling me, and I really believe him. And I know parents say they believe their kids when they say stuff, but I really believe him. He keeps saying this is the year because he's just training hard. If he keeps pushing himself hard like he is, I think this is his year.
It's rated R, Kamoy Anderson. And his opponent from Epic Roll, the Jabroni.
If you are a very strong person, like that guy, athletic, like have good ability, and you're a thinker, if you come into jiu-jitsu and you consistently treat it like a passion and work at it consistently, then you'll get really good really fast. Because truthfully, there's a lot of stuff that's not real in jiu-jitsu. There's a lot of gyms that train that they're not really that good, and there's so many gyms, and it's like not everyone really has the sauce. So if you're an athletic guy, and then you on top of that are in a gym where there's some sauce, like, sky's the limit.
Elijah Carlton.
Oh, man, what a matchup.
No stranger to PGF fans, the Jabroni, Elijah Carlton.
Come on. Gave him a sly look. Elijah pulls guard quickly. Gets into his butterfly, taking some strong grips on Kamoy here. Trying to pick those ankles, and Kamoy quickly gets his knees back to the ground and calls him back to the middle.
Okay.
Talking a little bit to each other.
Oh, yeah.
This is the problem, right?
Elijah, I don't know if you can hear it on the broadcast, but Elijah goes, come on, Kamoy.
Now all the strikers are like, oh, this ain't real.
Oh, look at that! Set to the triangle. Just needed a brief opening. Elijah pulling up on this elbow. Oh, my goodness. Elijah survives it. Comes up with the throat slash.
There we go.
Said, what if you don't
Go
get
the
that
distance.
name off?
This one ends in a draw.
Elijah looking at him saying, why are you running from me?
I just want this guy to know he would never get a submission on me ever again.
You got to grapple. We came here to grapple. Come on, come on.
You didn't get what you wanted.
I mean, he just ran from me a little bit. He played it real smart. I wasn't going to waste much energy. Like, I tried for sure, but he was just pushing, and he just doesn't want to get scored on. Nobody does.
See, that's the problem. When you don't have the stand-up game and there's no push-out rule, it can create issues. If you get a strong guy who doesn't want to, play with you, you can't really sit down and get him because you're immobile. So You know, that's a problem you might run into if you only develop your guard.
Does, you know?
Didn't get him high enough for the reset.
Aye.
Oh, there's the tap.
There it is.
Ted
Fedor
Orchard.
Nikolov getting the break.
Look at that. They both come out quickly getting into their guard. Both these guys, very high pace. They want to get into their offense. And look at this rock troll trying to get into a shoulder lock attack early. Oh, my God.
My goodness. What? The rock troll reigns supreme.
Feeling good. This is what I came here to do. It's business as usual. And I've been doing this for 9 years. I should have my black belt by now.
All in all, I think I did great. I had it's fun to come out here and compete. I love competing, so that was awesome. I also like to prove Egghead wrong, saying that I was overpaid. I think that he'll see at the end of this season that I was very well paid for what I'm going to do.
Yeah, Travis, I wanted Travis in the season. Like from the moment we knew we were doing this weight class, and I've been trying to talk him into doing it. He's so focused on his MMA career that he doesn't really care about jiu-jitsu in the same way. Like he loves jiu-jitsu, but he doesn't see the career upside to it that he does with MMA.
Honestly, none of these guys want shit to do with me. That's a given. The name of the game this season and every fucking season is immobilize Elijah. You know, it's like that's what they're trying to do. They don't want me scoring points. They already pissed off I made $1,300 at the draft. We'll see. It's whatever. These guys aren't putting up points. They're not going to be able to put up points on any of the better guys. I'm going to sub all the better guys. I'm going to fucking dunk on all these lower belts, get my points. I'm going to win the season, and I'm sure as hell winning the finale. So.
He's jumping me. Man, this is the funnest freaking event. This is day one. It was already a blast. We had 4 more days. I mean, it was incredible. Dude, high level grappling. I mean, we were screaming on the side of the mat. We're gonna make this big. We're gonna take this world back.
We leave day one #1.
Dang, with projected to be last.
Well, I asked the chat beforehand. I asked the YouTube chat beforehand. Give me the list of the top 4 teams, and multiple people said my team was last place. So, definitely a good day for
you
team.
called
For
it
real? They're
Yeah.
saying last place?
You called
What's
it
wrong
so
with
well.
y'all? The disrespect.
When you said the Yankees haven't won in a while. Like, you can put all the money into the team, but
Well, but it's also still just day one.
Yes.
Things can change quick.
Oh shit! What? You look at your chats and read. Come on, man.
Dude, you can't do that.
Nick is calling out fucking Kimura. He says if Maximus or Landon Turville had that match against Jabroni, they would have fought for the win. That's why people love them. Go ahead, play the game. See how far running like that gets you. Damn!
Man, we have to move this before we have to do this before
We got the right food for it.
Right. Because it's a pretty cool event. And it's just like, who's coming here? You know? Like what we all did, but imagine.
Hey, coaches, athletes, let's go to this back room real quick. All right, everybody listen up for a second. First of all, are you guys enjoying yourselves? Is everybody having fun? Yeah. Man, I gotta say, it just feels, I was telling my wife yesterday, she's like, man, you just love PGF Week. What is it? It's like, I don't know, man. I just like to get around a bunch of like-minded people, and I like to just nurture and care for them. So I'm really glad you guys are here, man. It means a lot to me that y'all, I know it's not easy to do the tournament, of course, but just to take a week away from your life and all the things that you got going on, that's not lost on us. We really, really appreciate it, man. It means a lot to me that you're here. Anything else that you guys got?
Everybody knows,
water right there.
everybody knows Carson's out. Yeah.
Yeah, Carson's out. Carson picked in with Drew. Sawyer Griffin is in his spot now on team level.
Sawyer. Raise your hand, Sawyer.
Yeah, this bullshit. This guy took a clip of me running the center, resetting, and made it, put it
I
together.
didn't take nothing. A fan of mine made it. Sent it to me, you know.
Sorry.
A fan, yeah.
Me and Elijah gonna see each other again on Saturday.
A fan.
He said I can't run for 10 minutes. But then again, it's EBI, so he might not even show up. He knows what I'm talking about.
I'll tell you. Yeah, no, so we'll see. We'll see if you even get to the finals.
That is true.
Travis Thomas had a huge day one, and he would love nothing more than to follow it up. There's the tap, works right there as he gets the kill. So far, day two starting off quite nicely for the man they call the Mantis, Travis Thomas.
Like I've said before, I don't know much about jiu-jitsu and like people who are in it or big names in the game. I kind of just go out there and play my game. I understand the principles to jiu-jitsu, so it should be the same with everybody regardless of what they do.
All right, Anakin comes out, pulls guard right away, and he wants to get into the action early. Oh, he's making a good entry right here. Oh, Paul going for the toe hold in his toe hold rash guard, trying to win this 500. Oh, he got it!
Lightning speed, picking up the elbow genie point.
One offensive shot and just popped him with that outside heel hook. And look at him rolling on this Kimura. Oh, leaves his leg behind though, gets knee barred.
Wow.
I also want to say I have a lot of motivation to win this tournament. I have a lot of people watching me. My mom's at home watching me. And most importantly, Elijah Carlton's mom is at home watching me. And that's more than enough motivation to go ahead and try to win this thing. So,
nice vice grip. Looking for a Japanese necktie. Oh, this is bad news for Gibbs. Gibbs is tough though.
Oh,
he
he's
got
out.
him.
Sleeps him with the submission.
Oh, it's the Japanese necktie.
Wow.
Strikes again.
I went out there on a mission. I wanted to get the submission, get a choke within that first 1 minute. Because I knew I'm going to need all the bonus points. I'm going to need everything. Today's not going to be an easy day. Oh, shit, I forgot I slept him too. Yeah, I need to talk about that.
The jabroni, Elijah Carlton, active on the mat yesterday and active off the mat yesterday in the group chat among all the other athletes, calling him out saying, hey, stop running from my jiu-jitsu game. He wants people to engage with him.
Can't allow Elijah to get any points.
Yeah, he said in the chat that he was going to teach a free class today at 10th Planet Decatur on how to engage his guard and stop having to run to stay alive.
Cool. Well, yeah, good class. 1, 2, 3.
Guys who say that are foolish. It's like, oh, engage my guard. How about you engage his stand-up? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're on the ground. Like you could be kicked at. You could be, I mean, I know how to approach a guard, but I mean, come on, dog. Like these guys act so sanctimonious. They're like, oh, you won't. I'm over here pulling guard and you won't freaking just play the game. It's like, no, you're trying to turn the game into only guard. Like, what if both guys want to play guard? And you're both just on your butt. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, since we stand the majority of the time, jiu-jitsu should start from standing, and as soon as you pull guard, you have admitted some level of defeat on the feet. Should I repeat?
And he showed, just to show you the confidence level he has. He literally taught a seminar, and anybody was welcome, and a bunch of the athletes were there, and a lot of things, especially these young blue and purple belts, they're asking him questions.
Just that, those nerves of gotten addicted to it. It's like adrenaline. It sucks. It's like you can never stop it. You just gotta learn how to control it and thrive off of it. And it's something I just I thoroughly enjoy now. Even though it does suck, the feeling of it sucks, but overcoming it and that feeling is probably, I guess, overcoming it and just beating it,
Kevin Sherrill's sitting at home because I broke his ankle. Sitting out, he don't want hard matches today.
No way.
I think everybody here agrees that if you sit out in a day of the PGF, that you should be disqualified for the whole season. It's bullshit. We all signed up for a gauntlet and you're gonna sit home and rest.
So if he gets enough points, you don't think he should still get in there with 1 day off?
I don't give a fuck how many points he gets. He ain't coming to the finale.
Okay, you heard it from the man himself, Jabroni.
You know, one thing I love about sports is drama, and PGF's got drama.
Just got injected into the situation there.
Complicated situation, man.
Yeah, for
You're
both
dealing-
sides.
You're dealing with injury, right? You're dealing with a long tournament over the span of a week. Hard matches every day. It's hard to say what the right answer is to be. You could see how both sides have a little, you know, a point, right?
And he's threatening back and forth between that and the truck. And now he's got this fishnet locked up. Locks his hands together. Oh, he goes for the crotch ripper.
And secures it.
Yeah, it's a good start for today. Our team's off to a good start also. Epic rolls taking care of us well.
I couldn't see that entire fucking match. The second that he landed on me, I was like that. It's like I couldn't see that whole fucking match. That's fucking hurt.
Be careful there if you can. That's where you get in trouble.
Oh, wow.
What'd he get him with?
Just guillotine?
Not exactly sure, but
Well,
it was a kill. Wow. All right.
What was that finish there that happened so fast nobody really saw it? It's punch choke. Ooh, shades of our commish. Glad to be on the board, you know. Sorry I'm missing Halloween with my wife and my kids. Sacrifice, you know, for this sport, but I'm not gonna make it for nothing, you know.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That was the stuff that Jabroni showed.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Tap, tap, tap.
Oh, gets that Mikey Lock style inside heel hook from the Texas Clover Leaf.
Hey, nice. I remember what you said. Yeah.
No, go toe hold.
Wow. Landon Torville continues to impress.
I came on some sandals.
Who is this kid?
I mean,
where did he come from? I mean,
he was a dark horse that has thrust himself into the spotlight, and he's shining.
Toe hold. I planned on winning with it. Just like my teammate here, both got toe holds tonight. It's a plan going in.
Yeah.
Want to show toe hold? We appreciate them.
That's your, is that your,
That's our motto. Yeah.
And not receiving the warmest of welcomes here inside Becoming Church.
It's kind of transformed into this just like, I shouldn't beat you, but I might. Like, just like, I'm really just like, I'm the person like, you should beat, but.
The left arm underneath the chin, he does. Now trying to choke it with one hand, now gets the grip. Gabe's in huge trouble.
Lights out.
There it is done. Elijah Carlton wraps up the kill.
And you're winning by submission, adding 6 points.
I don't think Elijah Carlton is somebody that you should beat because he's got a very unique style. He's a very strong guy, super flexible. He's actually on the cutting edge of jiu-jitsu. Besides, he doesn't have any stand-up game. But, you know, he's legit. So I don't know why he says that.
The Jabroni grappler, Elijah Carlton.
Easy fucking money.
He's out of control.
He's something else.
Real fucking easy.
I think I'm always on offense because I don't ever want to get stuck in like defensive cycles. So like my mind is just like attack. Like even if it's just like tiny little off balances and just something to harass you, like always throwing output out there.
The Mantis, Travis Thomas.
I for sure would not feel fulfilled without doing something like this. Before I started doing this, I was welding and pipe fitting, and that kind of just seemed like it was going to come to an end one day. It's not something that was super fun. I need something in my life that is competitive and like there's some kind of strategy, there's some kind of struggle. I don't do very well in like a calm setting. I do very good in chaos. I think chaos is where I find my calmness.
Oh, this is bad here. Travis is very strong.
There's the tap. The kill goes the way of Team Level's Travis Thomas. Another solid showing for him. Where's Travis Thomas with points here?
Number 1.
Number
19,
one?
Yeah, another hop.
Wow.
You get a kill. It makes things change.
See if they can put together the sweep of all 3 blocks today. We are underway. Anderson in the white rash guard, getting pushed around here by the Minnesota Maniac. Some tempers flaring here in this match.
Grab.
Kamoy snaps him down into a front head. Tries to jump through the guard. Second.
Time expires. They go the distance. Match ends in a draw.
Let me finish, because what I'm gonna say is I brought the heat hard because I was trying to make a statement that if you run, I gotta chase you. Because
I had no problem with the way you grappled. The issue was in the beginning. I didn't know what that was about. I saw it, man. I didn't know what that beginning meant. I thought you had some kind of static or something. Honestly, it wasn't even about the match. I just didn't like how you brought up my name in the franchise.
Oh, is that? I think I said something like, "Oh, you ran the whole time."
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got just I don't like that guy. And my energy and my attitude for the rest of the season. Come at me wrong, say the wrong shit in the chat. I might just pop on you.
Oh, he'll take an arm too.
Scramble for position here.
For Travis. Ooh, Travis did shake his head back at Max right there. He didn't like that one. He's like, hey, you did it once now.
I've done it 3 times.
Were you feeling frustrated getting your arm slapped a couple of times?
Yes, but I will say it was a pity party on myself. I was upset. I couldn't make any positional changes, and the fact that he was doing it was just irritating me more. I think it's perfectly legal. I am cool with it. I was just irritated I couldn't get. I wanted to go 100% for subs. It's not happening, so I just let it get to me. My samurai wasn't there at the time.
Elijah Carlton accused everyone yesterday of running from his game.
He just really believes that he's going to be able to do whatever, and so it's really just not that hard to work with him when it comes to the mental side of the game.
Church goes for the bridge. Oh, there's that triangle, though.
And there you go.
Church has one hand slightly on the inside, but got him.
Yep.
6. Elijah takes the lead on the last match of the night.
Almost
Wow.
like you wrote it up. Yeah, we can see the standings there. The Jabroni Grappler in that top spot, 22 points.
That was a hell of a show. Good stuff. That was fun. Yeah. Very explosive today. We didn't see someone passing out, not like yesterday. Yesterday, so it was a nice turnout yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really know anything about Landon coming in other than he was the guy who won the national qualifier. But he put Carson Thickman completely to sleep right off the rip. And he was in first place after the first night. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then after night 2, the only person in front of him was Elijah. So we'll see what happens the rest of the week.
My team is doing pretty well. Like, we're in second place. We're right behind the Yankees.
Well, Jacob Lamar's eyeball came out. That's
heard.
not good. I saw his scans from the doctors. Doesn't look good, so can't really blame him for that. Anakin broke his foot. Can't blame him for that. Kevin hurt his foot, sat out last night, but he's back tonight. I would have probably done the same thing. So can't blame him for that.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
You don't want to tell me on camera then?
I'm sore. I woke up this morning feeling a little bit more beat up than I anticipated to be, for sure.
Yeah.
I think I told him after the first day if I shit the bed the rest of the PGF, I felt like the PGF was for sure beneficial to me in way more ways than I thought it was going to be. Brendan kept telling me, like, this is going to be a good opportunity, and I guess I was a doubter, and he made me a believer, so I love the PGF. It's super, super dope.
It's weird, because it's like a whole week, and it's all right after the other. I mean, it's intensive. That sounds intensive, but yeah, that's a lot of toll on the body, yeah?
The game's not over until we reach that final day. So you can look at your schedule and just see and kind of game plan of where you want to spend your energy, who you kind of want to, like, I don't want to say stall out, but who you want to, like, give a hard enough match so that, you know, they can't get the points. So it's a game within the game, and I think that's super cool to see, like, play out.
How was your night last night, Kevin?
It's a great game. It's super restful. Only problem I had was I think the cucumbers they put on my eyes were too heavy. As soon as I figure out what's going on with these cucumbers, Miggy! So I would say it was a taxing night, equally taxing to what these guys did for sure. We're all in this together, you know. We're all running the same gauntlet.
We're back for our team matchup. First up from Toho Red is handsome Kevin Sherrill.
Welcome back, handsome Kevin Sherrill. Approaching the halfway point here of regulation, Kevin Sherrill working his offense throughout. There's the tap, nicely done. Huge points racked up for Kevin Sherrill.
It was rough. I know a lot of people had a lot of criticisms, a lot of things to say, and so I took yesterday after I heard all that, and I reflected and I kind of looked inward when I found I just didn't have the will to give a shit what Elijah thinks.
That's fair. That's fair. I heard you spent the day at the spa getting some exfoliation.
I didn't have the will to give a fuck about what I thought, and he also didn't have the will to get up off the fucking couch of the Airbnb and come grapple, so whatever.
Landon Tourville. Rated R. Kamoy Anderson.
Kamoy's going to be looking to pair this with this triangle choke. It just depends on the positioning of Landon's arm. Trying to slam. Do a rear triangle. Look at that same setup, that same dilemma. Back and forth. Oh, he got it. Kamoy Anderson.
Day 2 goes. Kamoy Anderson getting it done for himself and team level.
I mean, beautiful setup. I might have to still let him put that in my game, but yeah, I kind of expect a good day for Kamoy. So same thing for Travis. Should be a really good day. So Travis is up next. Let's see it. Let's get it.
Say as a little kid, you was playing hide and go seek, and you're in a good spot, and the guy who's it walks by, and your heart is pumping, and you're sweating, and you feel crazy. Like you don't know exactly what that feeling is, and it's just like adrenaline pushing through, and you're excited, but you're scared, but you're happy, but you're sad, and then he passes by, and you just. Then when you get to the battle, you get to the competition, all that stops, and you just start functioning.
The leaderboard, and this is a very winnable match for him. You can see he's trying to get into business right away. He's already working on a darts choke. This is one of Travis's scariest attacks. He's in. He's got it. He's got it. He's getting 7.
There it is. Wow, 7 points.
18 seconds.
That's the fastest sub of the season so far.
Yeah, that was huge.
Oh, okay.
While I feel like it is a lot more short-lived because then it's on to the next one, there's something about winning. Like when you get your hand raised, you just feel like the champ of the world. Even if it is the smallest tournament, something about it just warms up your heart, and it feels good to see people like, attaboy, you know?
One thing could change millions of things, man, and you just realize that, like Travis, his little brother texted him the other day and told him, man, you're inspiring me to do my best. As a parent, that's huge. Like, just Travis doing his best and his little brother seeing him work so hard is worth more to me than all the money, all the belts, everything. That's success right there.
And Elijah needs a kill to retake the lead. He's down 4 to Travis right now, 26-22. So a break, unless it's inside this first minute, a break won't get the job done. A break would tie if that's inside the first minute, or at least it's still down a point if it comes after that elbow junior rule expires. Well, look at this. He's getting close to his triangle, though. Oh, there it is. Switch. Oh, he has to switch to the arm.
How surprising. He has 3.5 minutes left.
Now back to the triangle, and he's probably going to get this. He did get it. Wow.
Nicely done. Elijah Carlton getting the kill. In regulation, he submits Buddha McClure.
I guess it's split down the middle on that guy that a lot of people want to have a match with because they want to prove some shit, but then to a bunch of other people, they don't want that match with me, you know?
I've said before, but in the PGF, a draw is a loss.
Hard collar tie. Oh, that was.
Whoa.
After 6 minutes, this match finishes with a draw.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's that?
I felt like I just had to change a new game plan that I felt like I just had to change.
Prove some shit, but then to a bunch of other people, they don't want that match with me, you know?
I've said before, but in the PGF, a draw is a loss.
Hard collar tie. Oh, that was.
Whoa.
Whoa.
David throwing hard collar ties.
After 6 minutes, this match finishes with a draw.
That's a guy
There you
who
go.
does collar ties. That's not how you're supposed to collar tie. You're supposed to. It's not. It's. You know what I'm saying? So that always frustrates me when people try to throw on a hard collar tie. Because if we're striking, let's strike. You know what I'm saying? But right.
I felt like I just had to change a new game plan that didn't really work out.
Oh my goodness! What a win for Moose! Cody Fritz making a huge statement to start day 3 here at PGF.
There's no effect on me. I had a minute left. I went for something. I got healed. Whatever.
Gotta watch out. There it is. Oh! Can't jump guard.
Your winner by disqualification from Epic Roll, Cam Hurd.
I don't want to win on a disqualification, but Brandon was very clear on day 1. No jumping guard. You know, no flying scissor takedowns. It's already a tough sport. We don't need any unnecessary injuries. I don't think he was trying to jump. He was trying to jump into a triangle, but, you know, it is what it is. I need the points.
Fucking pissing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me the rules. I tried to actually do the triangle, but as you can see, guy's safe. Nothing happened to him. Let this fucking fight go. Is he injured? Nah.
Talk about the success of Tourville thus far. This is one of those matches you got to believe that the Jabroni is a big favorite.
And again, Elijah comes out. I think he wants to make a big statement right here. Like, listen, this kid may be Oh, he's pulling him right in. This kid may be getting a lot of hype on him, but I'm here to.
Wow. The break and the elbow genie point for the jabroni grappler.
Someone's got to be number one, you know? It's a lot of weight to carry.
I think I'm pretty cool with everybody, honestly. I'm sure I got some haters out there, but in person, I'm pretty cool with everybody, you know?
I don't know if jiu-jitsu really has influenced him outside of the sport, you know what I mean? Like some people, you can see like a change in them or whatever, but I don't know if I've seen Elijah like change at all. He's the same guy.
The Mantis, Travis Thomas.
Like I said, Nick Creighton couldn't believe it. He threw everything in the kitchen sink at him and could not get that submission.
You know, like here, he gets the break, nicely done.
Elijah Carlton, be ready for the finale.
I said if Kevin would have gave you that easy alternate match. All 7 Kevin. It's getting interesting. What happens if we tie?
Oh, and look at that foot sweep by Buddha. Jumps on the front head. He'll be very aggressive.
Let him up. Let him up. Do it again, Buddha. I'll give you $20.
The jabroni grappler offering $20 for Buddha to take him down again.
If he subs him, does that give him 60? More if he'll stand up and foot sweep.
Time expires. We wonder if the playoff hopes of Kevin Sherrill expire as well.
Motherfuckers are boring, dude. Especially motherfuckers who already got paid. People who got paid big money to be in the draft. Come on, let's fucking grapple. You're upsetting your team. Your coach paid however many hundreds of dollars to get you on the team, and they're just gonna go out there and stall. What a shame.
He got his hand behind there first, and now he finds himself in trouble, though. He turns into the closed guard, but this is not where you want to be.
No one wants to be here.
This is the nightmare of the Russian nightmare, as Fedor welcomes Noah into that closed guard. Bring this.
No.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, no. What a bomber. Listen, I'm making a commish intervention. We're going back into the go-go clinch. We're going to put the right time on the scoreboard, and we're just going to run it again. He made a mistake. It's not a big deal. We're just going to run it again.
The power of the commissioner. Getting flex here, table side, and I'm not going to fault you for it.
Hey, I want to... No, don't go in yet. Whoa. I'm walking out with the close guard. I'm going to put my hands on both of you, and when I let my hands go, I'll say go, and that's when we'll start. Don't squeeze yet. Let's try to be fair about it, okay? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Right.
So you could think he's actually asleep.
Right.
And he doesn't breathe through his mouth either.
It's really about the connection. He has to switch back into the triangle, though. This is a good triangle. Oh! Excellent work. What a finish by Fedor.
And no controversy there.
That's right. The jiu-jitsu gods are appeased. The ball never lies.
I know people underestimate me as a personality here because I'm not talking too much. The where I am from, we prefer to prove everything by deal, not by talking. But I want to say something today. Thank you, Brandon, for calling me in there. Thank you, PGF. Thank you, all the sponsors who are putting money in jiu-jitsu. You're helping this sport to growing up.
Thank you. That was awesome, dog. I've been a big fan, dog. Like watching you do your thing, bro.
This is big trouble here.
Oh, and he got him.
Wow.
Wow.
Steps up the moment.
Big points for Landon Tourville, racked up with that break.
A couple people laughed at you when you said you were the best guy left. Who's laughing now?
I mean, I assume some people are still laughing. I still have to beat some guys like Elijah, but I feel like people didn't really do the research. A lot of people are going for 10 times as much as me. I didn't see any accolades. How many world championships have they won? How much better are you than me if you haven't won worlds? You know, what big tournaments have you won? I'd like to take a chance to apologize to Elijah Carlton and his mother for my poor performance I put on against him. I'm gonna go home, make some micro adjustments, and hopefully our next match will be better. And that's all I have to say.
All right, Landon, we appreciate you, man.
And it's the same old story. Matt Elkins slow to the table on day 1. Oh my gosh.
There's the tap. Matt Elkins getting the kill.
A lot of people. Over 300 in the live chat pretty much the entire time. Kamoy getting into the truck. Goes to the calf crank, and he gets on the truck. And he becomes the first person to ever tap Maximus Jolly in BGF history.
Yeah, like I tell everybody, as much as I say I'm a real middleweight, smaller guys is always a little, it's hard. Because they're just like a small ball. It's always harder with the smaller guy. There's still more work to do. It's never over. The work is never over. I just found out Maximus Jolly, the Rock Troll, never been tapped before in PGF history. I'm the first guy to tap the Rock Troll. That's a big fucking deal. This guy's tough as hell.
No, honestly thought I had the potential to submit him, but he got lucky with that submission. I was caught off guard. I didn't see it coming. That's what happened.
Logical pressure. Just my friends are watching me, and this feels boring pressure. You know, a guy will move and make a mistake for a lot of different reasons. There's a triangle choke attempt.
He got it.
And
he got
wow.
it. Huge points racked up for Travis Thomas getting the break. And giving the jabroni the salute there on that side.
I feel like I don't have a submission that I kind of just love. I guess I kind of play from my back, so like the triangle or the rubber guard seems to be a lot in my game. But I love the game so much that I just want to play it from all different angles, and I kind of just allow the other person to choose where it goes.
Back to his Kimura. I like his flow from attack to attack here.
Ooh. There's the tap, the break, the points for Cam Hurd and Team Epic Roll.
Elijah Carlton.
But you don't have to bait Sawyer Griffin into engaging. That's his special move, engaging. Oh my, what an injury. Oh my gosh, that jabroni spin.
Captures the break and captures first place. Elijah Carlton.
Well, nerves, because I want him to win, but also like really excited because he told me he was pretty good, but he's actually kind of humble, so I was very surprised.
My toughest match here is Travis for sure, just no doubt. I don't have a lot of experience like training with longer people. They always give me a hard time, and just Travis is really fucking good. So all props to him. I'm sure they'll put us on opposite sides of the bracket in the finale, and I do expect to see him in the finals. So we'll see what happens.
That's okay. I'll give you your spot, man. PGF bet. Good for you. Well, son, coming up. You're gonna beat up Daddy. Then I'm gonna be sad.
What happens tomorrow if you just underperform?
No, that won't happen.
Somebody outperforms and you just end up not in the finale.
For the sake of us being in the finale, I'm gonna perform. I'm just letting you know.
That's right. I can get sub 3 times tomorrow.
Absolutely. Me as well. We're 3 points away. So I'll do it as well. I'm gonna get chunked exactly how you get chunked.
I'll get chunked way harder.
I mean, the cream always rises to the top. It's Egghead said this on the broadcast. It's like a regression to the mean. Like over a long enough timeline, the best guys end up on top and the worst guys end up on bottom. Then everybody else just kind of figures it out in the middle.
Bro, did you know that Zoltan's wife is like a Gracie? Gracie?
Like a Gracie?
Yeah. Her name is Grace Gracie. That's how Gracie she is.
Last day of the season, regular season. I'm torn between my emotions. I'm ready for it all to be over. But at the same time, I don't want it to be over. It's fun.
I've been to a ton of jiu-jitsu events throughout the United States. There is nothing like PGF.
Got a good warm-up today. Wore my pretty outfit so that I can feel pretty and do pretty things.
It's really close with me and Travis. I would like that $1,000.
I mean, if I don't get a sub today, that's it. I don't make it.
It is officially day 4 here of PGF as we have one more day of our regular season before we find ourselves in the playoffs.
There's a rematch.
After 6 minutes, this match finishes with a draw. You've officially been eliminated from the playoffs now. What do you want to say about that? It sucks. It's rough, man. This hasn't been the week I wanted it to be. I'm sure that's true for a lot of people. Part of the sport, though.
I think we have a bounty on the crucifix.
Oh man. I need to know what that submission was.
He is just 1 point behind Travis Thomas, and you know, Egghead, he would love to write that in his mind by getting some more points here.
I think Elijah's biggest obstacle and his biggest support, his biggest strength, I guess, is just himself. I got a little drunk on Wednesday night, so we started on Monday night, right? We got a little drunk on Wednesday night with Glover at where were we? Longhorn or Logan's or something? We were at Longhorns.
Yeah, but it's the end is 9. That arm is trapped. He's under the chin. See,
There's the tap, the choke, the kill, the jabroni, getting it done, submitting young Matthew Louise.
Travis still has a shot, but it's inevitable. All right.
Yeah, I mean, 100% he wins things he shouldn't win because he just believes he can do it even if everyone else thinks he can't. I also think sometimes he puts himself in crazy scenarios and stacks the odds so far against himself because he just doesn't believe in the odds being a thing at all. There's just me and I'm going to win and that's it.
1 minute down. Correct me if I'm wrong. Here, Egghead. Rock's rolling the number 8 position.
Correct.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
Tap. Now he's getting some more points.
Oh man, I feel good, bro. This is the 3rd time running the PGF, and I honestly feel better today than I ever have on the last day. Definitely sore. Don't get that twisted. I think anybody says if they're not sore, it's full of shit. But
It's on pay-per-view Saturday.
Oh my God, that's
wow.
the move. You remember me telling you guys about this awesome move
That's
that
right.
showed me at Open Mat? That's exactly what it was right there. Finale on Saturday.
That's awesome.
You sound like Batman when you did that.
Matt now all the way into the mount. Running out of time. He's going to throw this triangle right here. Here it comes.
Time expires with Elkins in top position on offense, but we go the distance.
I always apologize right away. I'm sorry. I think I did something slipped. Rock troll in action right here. Live at the PGF season 5. Come and get it. Let them know, dog. Yeah, let the people know.
Yeah, but he's actually changing. Oh, nice duck under.
Damn, leading from
Oh,
the
wow.
head.
30 seconds.
Sucks that I feel like I'm gonna miss the final tournament, and it's just very frustrating putting in all the effort like that and just coming up short. So thank you to everybody for making this possible, giving us a stage to come out here and perform on. It's a lot of fun. This whole week's been great. It's not over yet, so looking forward to a lot more of it.
I'm just happy, bro. It's really about the mental battles. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of all these guys. We came out here. It's hard. 3 hard matches a day. It's my first experience with something like this, and I just want to say, Brandon, thank you. PGF, everybody. I mean, this has probably been one of the best experiences of my life. So I'm really happy. Thank you so much.
This is with a draw.
You can't let Travis score on you. You can't let him score on you.
Travis trying to work a foot sweep on Cam. That was a nice job.
First 60 seconds down.
Travis just inviting Cam Hurd into the top position. Uses that to make a move towards the leg. Man, he is so dangerous.
Time.
Here we go. We go the distance, no points earned.
Elijah's scared that these guys are going to face me in the finals, so he's wanting these people to draw, and that's cool. Everybody has a game plan. But he'll see me in the finals, and that'll be that.
Man, I can't say enough about this whole week. PGF and people and production and professionalism. It's just been an incredible week. Like, I know everybody keeps saying how special it is. And like, it really is one of the most special, unique experiences of my life. Been grappling my whole life, wrestling. Never done anything like this.
Kevin, he's definitely not in the top 8. He's definitely underneath me, but he also skipped a whole day. So his ankle's also fucked up, so I'm going to attack the shit out of that. I don't care what I do to get any pressure on that ankle just to make him uncomfortable, so yeah, even if I can get him to fucking quit.
Not happy with the initial setup there. Trying to get the submission. Sam able to work his way out of it, and that's a wrap. We go the distance.
You never know. A guy that's not in the top 8 right now could have a good day and rack up, all 3 points for all 3 matches, and then boom, jump in the top 8 and just push everything out and somebody get pushed up. You never know. I'm not really paying too close attention to the numbers, but I do know there's some guys on the outside that's not too far into cracking the top 8. So yeah, every match I've taken as I need this one.
Watch it. Here comes that triangle.
On demand. Boy Anderson trying to wrap up the kill here of Matt Louise.
Oh, his head may be slipping just a little bit.
The arm extended.
Yeah, he doesn't want that. He wants 6.
Yep. Nice adjustment. There's a tap. Nicely done. Boy Anderson racking up 6 points.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again. I've already seen 2 of those. Guys that's in the top 8, you know where you stand in the pecking order of PGF. If you're not in the top 8, your value goes out or whatever. You can't come in here being like a big shot jiu-jitsu player and not in the top 8, so it's super important.
And Travis actually pulled me aside and said, hey, by the way, without the team points, I'm only 1 point behind Elijah.
Well, that is an interesting little nugget.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
God damn it.
Oh, he gets him.
Goes to the triangle out of nowhere.
Huge kill for Travis Thomas.
Hey, Elijah, I am Iron Man.
That was probably my toughest match of the week so far, I'd say. It kind of helps out that me and Noah trained together, so he knows my game, I know his game, and he most definitely flipped a switch for our match, so it was pretty intense.
Matt cranking on that head. Oh,
Think about him.
yeah, he got him with the D-Sev.
Nicely
6-pointer.
done. Matt Elkins picking up 6 points. Fritz hanging tough at the time being, but forced to tap. It is done. Fyodor Nikolov.
I hope you guys enjoyed my matches. PGF is a super professional tournament, and I would like to see it on UFC Fight Pass.
Hey, we appreciate that, Fedor, man. See you back tomorrow.
That's a wrap.
This match finishes with a draw.
Going into the playoffs, I felt good. I knew I was going to make it. Everybody knew I was going to make it. I think that final tournament can be way different. It's not going to be 6 minutes. There won't be no draws. Somebody's going to win each match.
What can you say about Elijah Carlson? The man thought he would be in the top spot from the end of the regular season, and he's just points away from doing so. Either a break or a kill, but...
Elijah's going right for it. He's got it already. That's the fastest sub I think we've ever had.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, Elijah, quick work in the last match of the season for you. If that's any indication of what these guys have in store on Saturday, I'm really worried for them. What do you want to say?
Number 1, baby. Got that $1,000. This shit is just fucking awesome, dude. There's literally no better experience than coming out here and just people like wanting to grapple. Like we're out here to showcase, and this is the future of jiu-jitsu right here. And I'm just fucking ecstatic to be the face of it right now.
Elijah's the man. Like having Travis and Elijah go back and forth, trading first and second place the last couple of days. Like, and it was every match too. And to have Travis actually outscore Elijah, if it wasn't for the team points, Travis actually got more points via kills and breaks than Elijah did.
Yeah, I think it was kind of lame that Elijah beat me by points. I think I was a lot more dynamic. I had a lot more moves. I wasn't one-sided. I played the game all the ways, rest hold, on top, on bottom. But he knows. He knows what's up.
No. Why not? It just doesn't. I could have scored more points if I wanted to. I didn't have to score as many points.
Like you said, he was the number 1 guy coming in it, and that's what I want to be, and that's what I feel that I am going to be. So he was the one that I needed to start talking shit to, or just start showing him like, yo, I'm here to compete as well. It's not going to be just a walk in the park for you.
It was quite fun, actually. It definitely made this season. The rivalry between me and Travis definitely made things a lot more interesting.
I think Elijah is pretty good. He's been doing it for a long time. He's obviously good. He's one of the PGF legends, but he doesn't have he doesn't have the same drive that I have. I think that winning this for him is just whatever. I think winning this for me proves to myself and a lot of people that like this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm here for.
I mean, I guess I always thought he would do something, you know, maybe football. But yeah, it's definitely not something I ever thought like someone was going to be sitting in my living room with this bright light in my face and a camera.
And now we come to the PGF playoffs. The playoffs are an 8-man bracket that we take from the top 8 point scorers during the regular season. We seed them out 1 through 8, and we go at it. Single elimination, no draws. If it goes to a draw, we go to overtime to determine who advances and who goes home.
Yeah, so I'm switching off. I was 100% the coach, and now I'm moving into this phase where I'm 100% the athlete.
Nakia Jackson is one of the best female grapplers in the world at her weight. She's the Hokage, the defender of the village. And for season 5, she's the defender of her belt because she's also the PGF season 4 champion. You're gonna be glad you're a part of the PGF. So thank you to everybody that's put their love and their heart into it. It means a lot to me.
Well, all week long we've been talking about how the PGF is a marathon and not a sprint. Well, tonight we are finally at the finish line of that marathon. Well, the man needs no introduction. Elijah Carlton making the walk the #1 seed. And here we go. First quarterfinal of this playoff tournament is underway. Trying to lock up this triangle now. Armbar, there's a tap. It is done. Elijah Carlton on his way to the semifinals as he gets a tap of Sam Schwarzenfeld. All right, we are set for our second quarterfinal. It is the Minnesota Maniac taking on the Russian Nightmare.
So with that big EBI overtime win, you'd have to think that Fyodor has the leg up when it comes to EBI overtimes.
The leg up, huh?
Here's
a nice opportunity. He's got an inside heel. Look, Henry's got it.
Wow.
Nick Creighton with a huge win over Fedor.
The Minnesota Maniac on his way to the semifinals. He submits the Russian in regulation. A huge statement for Nick Creighton.
I knew Nick was going to be one of the top players coming in. And, yeah, that was a great sub.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling really excited to go against Travis again. I think I can really have a good shot at submitting him, actually.
And this is the #2 seed and almost anointed as a finalist, not only by himself, but Elijah Carlton saying it's inevitable that they will square off.
Oh, now Travis reaching through, and he's got those long arms. He's going to finish that.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
The #2 seed on his way to the semifinals, Travis Thomas.
It went fairly quick. He's a super tough competitor. I thought that he had had a great season as well. I just think that I was a little bit past his skill level.
I mean, he outperformed all expectations. He went for $100 in the draft. $100.
I feel like I know what to do based on my previous days here leading up to the finale. I don't think he's going to be expecting what's coming to him.
Kamoy Anderson!
Kamoy Anderson hopes to prove that his victory was no fluke. A fan favorite. Taking it in. Maximus Prime Jolly.
Those sideburns are off the charts. Kamoy just not, it doesn't seem like he feels like he's in any danger at all.
3/4 of this match have elapsed. You mentioned the leg attack game of Max Jolly. There we go. 10 minutes in the books. We are headed to overtime. And now we can't win. That's a wrap.
Kamoy Anderson!
Fastest escape time determines our winner.
The champ is about to walk out. Nakia Jackson, the reigning 135-pound champion, the first ever ladies champion here in the PGF. She's got 1 belt on her shoulders. She's looking to walk out of here with 2 belts on her shoulders.
If anything, I'm really excited to have my family come. This will be the first competition that they come to, and so the only real pressure is to like put on a good show for them.
Hokage Kaya Jackson!
Oh, yeah, that pass. Oh, stepping around to the back. Great control early.
Kaya Jackson in business, trying to hunt for the snack.
Rarely has every confidence.
She's got it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a tap.
Wow, under a minute, Nakia Jackson.
Nicely done.
And your winner, moving on to round 2, Hokage Kaya Jackson! Nice. What can we expect from you in the final round?
More of this.
More dominance. We appreciate you, Kaya.
I'm just a normal person that really fell in love with the thing, decided to pursue it 100%, and yeah, this is what you have.
Right, it is time for an epic roll semifinal between the Minnesota Maniac Nick Creighton and the Jabroni grappler Elijah Carlton.
There it is. Let's go. Round his head. You have to shin slice out when you do it. Again, more pressure. Again, more pressure. You see it. Again, more pressure. Let's go.
Almost back. Now controlling the head.
Okay. All right. Finish. Yes, sir.
Leg. Oh! Out of nowhere.
Just like that. Elijah Carlton.
Nick's super good. Hard to have a match with him. Shout out my boy Chase Hanna. That's his move right there. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Travis Thomas, the #2 seed, representing team level. 1 match away from a highly anticipated finale with Elijah Carlton. But in order to do that, he's going to have to take on the man they...
Oh, out of nowhere!
Just like that.
100%, and yeah, this is what you have.
Right, it is time for an epic roll semifinal between the Minnesota Maniac Nick Creighton and the Jabroni grappler Elijah Carlton.
There it is. Let's go. Round his head. You have to shin slice out when you do it.
Again, more pressure. Again, more pressure. You see it. Again, more pressure. Let's go.
Almost back, now controlling the head.
Okay, all right, finish. Yes, sir.
Leg, oh! Out of nowhere!
Just like that. Elijah Carlson.
Nick's super good. Honored to have a match with him. Shout out my boy Chase Hanna. That's his move right there. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Travis Thomas, the number 2 seed, representing team level. One match away from a highly anticipated finale with Elijah Carlson. But in order to do that, he's going to have to take on the man they call Rated R, Kamoy Anderson. Here we go. We are underway. It is the site of PGF Season 5. Travis Thomas with a beautiful foot sweep takedown now here in top position.
Man, listen though, I've been in this position against Kamoy in training, and to try to get his elbow up above his head when you're working on this arm triangle, it feels almost impossible. He's so strong, guys.
And we are headed to EBI overtime. Again, traditional EBI overtime rules in play here at the PGF. 1 round minimum, 3 rounds maximum. There's a top and bottom half. Fastest submission wins. If we go the full 3 frames of overtime without a submission, we will declare a winner by fastest escape time.
Travis needs 59 seconds of ride time to win this thing, or a submission.
That's half the frame.
If Kamoy can get out in 58 seconds or less, he will move on to face Elijah Carlson in the final. Travis has let that bottom hook slip early twice. He's got to find a way to hold on. Kamoy spinning already.
Trying to get this arm triangle to keep the ride going is Thomas. Referee doesn't call it yet. Thomas trying to stick with it. That's a wrap. It is done.
Kamoy Anderson with the big win against Travis Thomas in overtime. It goes the distance. And this one is over.
Going to the Season 5 finale, Kamoy Anderson. How are you feeling now going into the finale?
Hear me. OT should not be from the back because it should really start on the feet, because you have to actually do something to take someone's back. So it's like the stronger guy is probably going to win in that situation. Or, I mean, not always, but.
I was in the hallway earlier and I heard these girls speaking. It was like, I can't wait to see the Travis Elijah match. And in my head, I'm like, oh, so you just count me out, huh? Okay. That's how I feel.
Man, thank you for everybody coming out. Sorry, Elijah, I tried to build it up and come get you, but Kamoy's tough as fuck. I knew I'd be a little upset. If I lost, but I came out here and I for sure feel like I showed that I'm gonna be top talent on this jiu-jitsu scene, and this is for sure just the beginning. I appreciate all y'all.
I feel like I always give 100%, but whenever you lose, sometimes you question yourself, is there something more that I could have gave? And I said that I was happy with my performance, and then I went home and sat in the shower for 30 minutes, just sitting in the bathtub with the water running on me, and just thinking about all the things that I did wrong, I did right, things I could have done differently. I don't want my parents to be disappointed, which I know they never would, but I still, like, in the back of my head, I'm just thinking, like, damn, they put like a lot into me, or Scaff even as a coach, or even friends that are paying to come watch. I just feel like I'm letting people down, and that hits me super hard.
I promise I wouldn't cry, but I'm a very proud dad. Very proud. Like I said, this sport, I finally seen my young son, turn into a young man.
It always sucks to lose, you know. Even though I wasn't out there, I know that it sucks for him. He wanted to win, and I hate watching any of my kids lose, so, but on for another day, I guess.
That one surprised me a little bit. Like, Travis swept him right off the bat, got to the mount, and just could not get Kamoy, couldn't get his elbows out of position working that arm triangle, just couldn't get his elbow line up above his shoulder.
Losses usually don't turn me away, they just bring me back, because I understand in myself that I am going to be great at this, and that losing is a part of the game, but we're just trying to make it happen a lot less.
Next match coming to the stage is for the PGF Women's 125-pound championship.
So I went from working as a junior engineer, finishing school, just on the path to just a normal corporate life, to waking up every day and, choosing violence. It's like,
That was a move. One tries to get the closed guard on her just to slow her down.
She's already shut the back. Nice roll. And she's going for her Rotolo team.
There you go.
She called it. She said she was definitely going to finish her final match with this movement.
But kind of just so strong for size.
She's strong for my size.
Wow, just like that. Kaya Jackson doubles up on her championship status here inside the PGF.
Your winner and new 125-pound women's PGF champion, Okage Nakaya Jackson!
the PGF is amazing. Any athletes looking to get out and get.
And so I feel like it's really rare to see an athlete that's so confident in themselves that you just almost never have to coach them on confidence, on nerves and things like that. I've never had to talk to Elijah about, hey man, you need to chill, you're getting too nervous. It's never happened one time.
We got to be super careful here. Elijah really close to getting into his offense, and here comes the choke.
If he's able to get it, it will be over. Kamoy Anderson able to survive, though. Precarious situation, though.
Precarious?
Cross grip again. Elijah's foot is free, and he's going to trap the arm this time. This is going to be it here. Oh, Kamoy survived it. Oh my, that was a really good look for Elijah that time. Give it to him. Can he survive?
Trying to squeeze. Short time.
He got it!
Oh my goodness. Elijah Carlton, victorious in overtime. Fastest submission, getting it done in the bottom of the first. That's a wrap.
Elijah Carlton, once again, the PGF champion.
Man, I'm so appreciative of these guys behind me right here, man. I wouldn't be anywhere without these guys.
As a jiu-jitsu athlete, I love it. You know, as a martial artist, you know, you hate to see the championship matches go to OT. You hate to see it. I mean, at least I do. I don't think most spectators enjoy people with the back start. And, you know, it needs to be more. I think the real key to jiu-jitsu and getting it mainstream is kind of like Sean said in the video, you need crazy submissions. And you need crazy submissions that can be hit on guys who aren't playing into the jiu-jitsu game. Because I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. I trained in Sean's gym. And it's like, in order to learn jiu-jitsu, you have to play jiu-jitsu. Like, there is such thing as running from guard, but it's like, that's a real thing. And not everybody wants to play jiu-jitsu. So you have to make your jiu-jitsu so high level to where it becomes grappling. So that way, even if a guy is a striker and he has good takedown defense, if you're truly a high-level grappler, then you should be able to take that guy down and submit him.
Chase, come on. Thanks to all the fucking haters. You're welcome. I'm fucking thriving. The PGF is just fucking awesome, and I can't wait to see where we're gonna be at in March.
I feel good, man. I'm proud of myself. I did something, you know what I'm saying? Something that a lot of people from the beginning, I was doing like the drafts or even just mock drafts. They probably didn't expect to see me in the finals. I kind of ruined everybody's plans. They thought it was gonna be Travis and Elijah. Kind of ruined out for you guys. Sorry about that. But I feel good. Yeah, I feel accomplished. I didn't take first, but I feel good. I'm still going home with a smile on my face. I made some money. Any chance I get to be a part of PGF, I'm taking it.
He's the champ again. I don't think anybody's surprised by that result. Like, I don't think that shocked any one person.
I mean, I guess he just thought he could beat me in overtime, but in reality, it's just watching this kid that gives you every reason to think he's not going to succeed, actually succeed despite whatever's going on. And no, it's cool. Nobody does that. He's the only guy that does that.
I didn't get my match with Elijah, so that super sucks. We like had built this big thing, and it wasn't anything against any of the other competitors. Like, I didn't think.
I know what he's saying, because that Elijah guy, you know, he's an interesting fella. And, you know, a lot of guys, martial arts, are like, discipline, you know, watch what you eat, this, that, like, at least some guys. I feel like the most elite guys, but he's just out here, you know, getting drunk before his PGF matches. Like, it's like he doesn't care, but he does care. And that's cool. That's cool. It's his own thing. But I don't know that it'll work for everybody. And truthfully, it definitely won't work for people if you don't have enhancements. If you really want to be a natural athlete and be able to sustain yourself and not feel like crap, then you're going to have to make sacrifices. And that means not getting drunk. That means, you know, eating good food and, you know, regimens.
They can make it. I just also seen an opportunity to like make a story behind it, and sucks for me, sucks for the fans. Probably will for sure end up getting a match.
We had a conversation with Zoltan, and it feels like he wants in on the PGF. He wants next season to be big. Just talk a little bit about, I guess, the news and how you feel about that.
I woke up this morning and I had to kind of like check, like, is this real? Is this really happening?
So the auction already kind of sold me. Like, I'm like, okay, this is different. This is really exciting. This is interesting to the public, not just people who are into jiu-jitsu. This is good television. This is every element that needs in a program to be exciting was there, right? And I went home that night and I was just thinking, like, man, I gotta be involved here. I think we can make a big difference.
So next season in Vegas at a venue that's not the church, I don't even know what this means for the PGF. He's one of the world's biggest rock stars. I gotta be honest, it just feels weird right now.
He's not just investing and like putting money towards it. Like, we're forming, me and you and him are forming a company together, and we're going to take it to the mainstream. So we're going to put the full force of his 5-finger death punch media empire, media machine behind the PGF. It just sounds crazy to even say it out loud.
And so I owe this to the sport. I owe this to martial arts. And so, I created my legacy as a musician, but I wanted a piece of this. That, hey, because this gave me this success, I have to give this back. And with you and your team, I'm like, you know what? This is the opportunity.
Feels weird. Like, do we deserve it?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, this is exactly what we set out to do. And it feels like, how could this be real? Even though we knew that we were going to do it.
You did that on a shoestring budget, right? On your own. And that's what it takes. You didn't have help, and this is how far you got. And what I saw is a professional crew running a professional organization as good as it can be. Everybody who's involved knows what they're doing. This is massive friendship and camaraderie. This was just beautiful. From the human perspective, it was beautiful. I kind of knew day 2, day 3, like, I'm going to know you for the rest of my life.
Will it be on the same level as the NFL and the NBA? I mean, almost certainly no. But could we end up on ESPN? Yeah, we could end up on ESPN. I definitely can see that.
If I'm not being too hard on myself, I think I would have to say it was a win for sure. It created a bunch of opportunities for me. They hooked me up with X Martial. They're now an official sponsor. I'm an X Martial athlete. I think just all in all, it boosted, like, all my social medias went up. I think that the PGF did a shit ton for my jiu-jitsu career.
Like, there is no big break. I made it. I have the pleasure of pursuing this. I have the pleasure of pursuing this for as long as I want to. And if nothing ever comes of this, if I never get another title, I'm fine. I'm happy. I think.
What's going on with the PGF and the money and the things like that, that's answers the one fundamental problem we have as professional athletes in the sport. We need more people to step up and answer that question. How are you going to pay these guys? You know what I mean?
I feel like it's the closing of a chapter is what it feels like. It feels like the end of the first movie.
Yeah, so definitely follow along. This is just the beginning, guys, and I'll start over.
If what you've seen on the PGF, no, I don't like that. If what I did on the PGF, no, why? I don't want to say that.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I agree. We need more tournaments out here that are accessible. Especially in Georgia, because I know that's based out of Alabama, and then they're gonna do it in Vegas, but and it's really only a once a year thing, right? So it's like, or however often they do it, but we need something consistent. I'm talking weekly tourneys. I'm talking chance to win money. I'm talking affordable. We need something consistent, and also we need something to break these rule lame sets of EBI, because nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to watch OT. It's like you get these guys who know like they can win in OT or feel like they can win in OT. Maybe it pays off, maybe it doesn't, but it's like, it's not about fake jutsu. Like, getting on someone's back, starting there is not grappling. It's a situation. It's like, you shouldn't win off of situations. You should win from overall grappling, which is why I think OT should be more of a stand-up kind of game, to where during regulation, you have an opportunity. If you want to pull guard and you have an aggressive guard and you can do that, by all means do it. But there needs to be something to where the guys who actually have the stand-up game, because the stand-up game is important in real martial arts. That Travis guy is able to really take guys down. The stand-up is important. So it's like, we can't not reward guys for having those abilities, because that's almost more grappling than the jiu-jitsu itself. The jiu-jitsu, you're doing on a mat. You're doing it on a mat, on cushion. Like, not to say jiu-jitsu's not real and doesn't work on hard surface, but but you know, it's a thing where stand up, even on the mat, yeah, you're doing it on the mat, but like if you're standing, you're standing. So it's like wrestling over jiu-jitsu, but really combine the two properly, and that's how you get the best event possible. If you had good highlights of guys doing cool throws and in OT, I mean, or push out sumo, like this is what I think would be cool, and this is what I want to develop and start. And yeah, but I think that's really cool, that promotion, the PGF's a cool thing. Yeah. So good job. Cool video.